I am Reverend Sister Emmanuel-Mary Fadiya, Ssma, Sisters of St. Michael the Archangel. Discovering one's spiritual gifts. One needs to be calm, study oneself, see what the person is always interested in doing. And once it has to do with spiritual gifts, probably one is blessed with the spirit of discernment or wisdom. Amidst your peers, you will see that calling you to put things in order between people who are having quarrel, within short time, you'll be able to put them the right thing in the right place, through which both sides, they will be happy and the issue will be resolved. To the extent that with time, people will know that this woman or this man, this girl or this boy is a person of wisdom. So with time, one needs to study oneself. And even if it is the gift of singing, you see that when you are singing, your voice will not be colliding with somebody's voice. You'll be happy singing. When people are singing, you are motivated to be part of them. Through this, one who is blessed with gift of singing will be able to know that I am a singer. And in that wise, the person will be able to develop him or herself. So the same thing is applicable to every other gifts. Cooking, encouraging others, and otherwise. So one needs to study oneself amongst people, among a particular culture, and know that is that thing that the Lord has blessed him or her with in terms of gifts or talents. The way through which we can help those who do not know that they have a particular gift to harness their gifts is when we study them, we'll see these gifts in them. We call their attention to it. First, to know if they themselves are aware that they have a particular gift. And if they do not know, we call their awareness to this. We ask them to begin to study themselves concerning the particular gifts. And after studying themselves about that particular gift, to see how they will begin to use that gift very well, so that the maximum use of it will come in place. And through this, the person will grow in that gift. And through that, that person, even if the person is sleeping and you wake up the person and ask, which gifts do you have? The person will be able to say, I have so gifts, because he must have been living the life of that gift and already bearing fruits in line of the gifts that the person has been given. Not allowing children below age 12 to go to church has a lot of influence on their lives, because this is the age at which the conscience of man is built. And the real strong pillar that builds man's conscience is the church. And if they are not allowed at this age to come to church so that this can be done for them, it is very, very risky. Because today, even those that were privileged to have such in their lives, we can see how they are living today. Talk less of those that would be prevented from such a thing. So it will really destroy their person if it continues without any help to them. It will really give us a very bad society in the future. It will really destroy the so-called marital life, family life in the future. And to be able to guard against this at this time, parents need to do a lot for their children in the home, building their consciences through everything they do, that they must not overlook anything just like that. Anything that they see a child is doing that they know is not good in the line of building the child's conscience must be cautioned immediately, so that such a child will learn. And from time to time, parents must create time to teach their children the scriptures, so that what they are really lacking in the church environment, to a reasonable extent, they will do something to help them at home. And also I encourage these children to read the scriptures and ask questions of anything that they do not understand or they are confused about from time to time. Another area through which they can be helped is families who have not been praying together before. Now we have to be praying together, so that the culture of prayer will be inculcated into these children from home, so that they know that we have a supernatural being to whom we talk, to whom we approach as a father, to meet us at the very point of every needs of our life, because human beings are limited. It is only God that is unlimited. So through the family prayer life, they have to bring up these children, and when they are praying, the parents alone must not be praying. They should call on these children to take positions of responsibilities in prayer, reading of the scriptures, even explanation of the scriptures, leading prayers, and all the like, so that they will be built from home, so that a lot that will be lacking in their life because they are not allowed to go to church will be made up for. And another thing is they should warn these children, watch on the media. They must be careful what they allow their children to have access to on the media, because through the media today, many become pornographers, many even join cults in the media. So they have to ensure that the types of films that their children watch, the type of nets that they enter on their phone, and all the like, all these things must be watched, so that their consciences is not built in the wrong direction, so that their consciences are built in line with Christ. On a concluding note, I want to appreciate Spiritans' sound outreach for this audience, and I wish to encourage them to keep the flag flying, the flag of Christ. And for all those who have been instrumental to ensure that this outreach brings out what is good for humanity, they must keep it up. And through this outreach, many, and through what have been called today to talk about talents and gifts. Many will be able to discover their gifts and they'll be able to make good use of it. By the time they discover their gifts, they should endeavor to make good use of it, because it is in making good use of it that heaven blesses them. I wish to congratulate this outreach and I wish them all the best.